Hello students, welcome to INSIGHT classes. So I am your faculty Dr. Praveen H. Kumar. So I am going to start the discussion on the GS, Geography of India and World. So in this complete test, we have 80 questions. We have 80 questions on geography. 80 questions on the geography and 20 questions are confined to current affairs. So that is total set of the question is about 100 questions. So let us start the question one by one. So the first question is, in the context of the phenomena of anticyclone, read the following statement carefully. It is a wind system that has highest air pressure. So यहाँ पर क्या होगा, anticyclone is highest air pressure and at the center and the lowest in the outer margin. This is correct. So they are the much smaller in the size and area than the temperate cyclone. So this statement is wrong because this is the larger in the size. So this is not smaller, it is larger. Anticyclone originates due to the descent of either polar cold air or the warm tropical air mass. So this statement is correct because in the if you see this wind circulation, global wind circulation. So this in the equatorial zone, wind converge and rise and then diverge and subsides on the subtropical high pressure belt. So that this statement will be correct. Anticyclones are generally rainless and the sky are free of clouds. So this statement is also correct. There is no rain and the clear sky is there. So how many of the statements above correct statements are above correct? So only 3 statements are correct because the 2 statement is wrong. So answer is C. Next question. With the reference to the tidal current, read the following statements carefully. The current caused by returning tides are called ebb. So this is ebb current, it is correct. Ebb current moves towards the coast, it is wrong. It moves towards the sea. The current associated with the tides in the open oceans are called rotary current. This is also correct. And also rotary current turns in the clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere and counterclockwise direction in the southern hemisphere. This is wrong. In the northern hemisphere it is counterclockwise, in the southern hemisphere it is clockwise. So these 2 statements is, or 2 words are making the statement wrong. How many of the above statements are not correct? We have to mind it, not correct. So let us see, 2 statements are not correct. So answer is only 2, B. Next question. Which of the following geographical phenomena are related to the origin of monsoons in India? Heating of Himalayas and the Tibetan Plateau, this is correct. And then after circulation of upper air jet stream, this is also correct. Tropical easterly we call it. Or the subtropical westerlies, existence of upper air circulation, polar world, this is also correct. Differential heating of cooling of huge land masses of the Asia, that is correct. This is the classical concept of Halley, it explains it. Occurrence of El Nino in the Atlantic Ocean, this is not correct because El Nino occurs in the Pacific Ocean, right? So the statement 5th is wrong. Select the correct answer using the code given below. So 1, 2, 3, 4 statements are correct. So the 5 is wrong. So answer stands to the C. Next question. Read the following statement carefully. Reading the regarding the jet stream. There are high altitude westerly winds between the mid latitude and the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, this statement is correct. The upper air westerly jet stream during winter are bifurcated into 2 branches due to the physical obstruction above Tibet Plateau. So it is correct. Tibet Plateau and the Himalaya, they both act as a mechanical barrier. So this westerly jet stream has been bifurcated into 2 parts. Tropical easterly jet stream intensifies the low pressure area over the southern Indian Ocean. No, it is not the intensifying over the low pressure area. Rather it intensifies high pressure center in the southern Indian Ocean. So this is wrong. How many of the statements given above are correct? So the statement 2 are correct. So answer comes to the B. Next question. In the context of the El Nino, which of the following statements are correct? El Nino is a narrow warm current which occasionally appears off the coast of North America. Coast of North America is absent. It is in the not only North America, This is west coast of South America. West coast of South America. So this statement is wrong. It is a temporary replacement of the cold current which normally flow along the coast. Yes, this is correct. Cold current, that is a Peru current, or also called the Humboldt current. This is correct. This warming of the tropical Pacific water affect the global pattern of the pressure wind system, including the monsoon winds in the Indian Ocean. This statement is correct. So there is a modification in the monsoon flow. Select the correct answer using the code given below. So correct answer is, we have to find out the correct statements. So 2 and 3 is correct. Answer is B. Next question, with the reference to the mountain pass in India, consider the following. Banihal Pass that connects Jammu and Srinagar. This is correct. This is in the Pir Panjal range. Baralachala connects Manali and Leh. So this is in the Dhauladhar range. Bomdila connects the Kashmir Valley and the Ladakh. This is wrong. Bomdila is in the border of Arunachal Pradesh. This connects the Tawang Valley with the Lhasa. Khardungla connects the Leh and Siachen. This is also correct. So which of the pair above are correctly matched? So 2, 3, 4 is correct. 1 to 4 is correct. Let us see 1 to 4. Answer is C. Next question, consider the following statement. Snowline in the Himalayas depends on latitude, altitude, amount of precipitation only. Snowline, latitude does not have any of the effect on it. So this is wrong statement. The main glaciers in the northern mountain are found in the Greater Himalayas and the Trans-Himalayan mountains. This is true. Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kamed Glacier, Nanda Devi Glacier, they all, Jemu Glacier are the Great Himalayas, and the Baltoro, Hispar, and then Siachen, they all are the part of the Trans-Himalayas. In the Assam Himalayas, the snowline is at the greater height as compared to the snowline in the Kashmir Himalaya. This is wrong. In the Assam Himalayas, the snowline has been found there over the 4,400 meter. And the Kashmir Himalayas, the snowline has been found about 5,000 meter. So statement is wrong. The Greater Himalaya receives the high rainfall as compared to the Lesser Himalaya and Shivalik. This is wrong statement. Reason for Greater Himalaya does not receive the rainfall, rather it receives the snowfall, and that too also in a very low amount. How many of the above statements are correct? So only 2 statement is correct. Answer is A. Next question. In the context of the fold mountains, which of the following statements are not correct? We have to mind it, not correct. These mountains are formed due to the folding of the crustal rocks by tensile force. For the fold mountain, tensile force is never active, rather it is a compressional force. It is compressional force which is responsible for the folding. So this statement comes to the wrong. They are the highest and the most extensive mountains of the world and are found in all the continent except Antarctica. This is also wrong because we find some of the trans-Antarctica mountain range in the Antarctic continent also. Rockies, Andes, Alps, Himalayas and Atlas mountains are the examples of this type of the mountain. This is correct. These are the all fold mountains. Choose the correct statement using the code given below. क्या है हमको देखा है correct statement. Only 3 is correct. Okay, so the answer is not correct, right? So 1 and 2 is not correct. So then we will go for A is the answer. Next question. With reference to the southern oscillation, read the following statement carefully. It refers to a seesaw pattern of meteorological changes observed between the Pacific and Indian Ocean. This is correct statement. The presence of the low pressure system and the ascending limb over the Indian Ocean is considered favorable for generating the ample monsoon rainfall. This is also correct. Next question, next statement. The periodicity of the southern oscillation is fixed as there is a phenomena takes place over the every 3 years. This is not. This is up to 2 to 5 years range has been observed. So this is not fixed. So that it is a normal condition in that. So this statement comes to the wrong. So which of the following statements are not correct? So the answer is only 3 is not correct. Answer is C. Next question. With the reference to the salinity, read the following statements carefully. It is low at the surface of the equator of the earth due to the high rainfall and the transfer of the water through equatorial current. This is correct. So that makes the ocean water less saline in the equatorial zone. Second, salinity increases with depth at the high latitude. Rather, it is wrong. Rather, the salinity decreases, not increases. It decreases. Rather, it is in the high latitude. The freezing and the boiling points are generally affected and controlled by the addition of the subtraction of the salt water. This is absolutely correct. So the thawing and the freezing of the water take place because of this amount of salinity in the ocean water. Which of the following statements above are correct? We find out 1 and 3 is correct. Right, 2 is wrong. 1 and 3 is correct. Answer is C. Right. Next question. Yes, answer is C. Next question. Question number 11. In the context of the Great Plains of India, which of the following statements are correct? These plains lie to the south of the Shivalik, separated by the Himalayan front fault. Absolutely correct statement. The width of these plains increases from west towards the east. Wrong. So rather, width is more in the western and the eastern part it is narrower. These plains consist of largely alluvial deposits brought down by the rivers originating in the Himalayas and the peninsular plateau. This is also correct. Next, select the correct answer using the code given below. So, a statement about the correct statement about the Great Plains of India. So, 1 and 3 is correct. So, the answer is C. Next question. Earth's crust is made up of the various types of rocks differing from the one another in terms of their texture, structure and the other fundamental features. In the light of this statement, consider the following features of a rock type. These rocks are formed by the cooling and solidification of magma. They are normally crystalline in the structure. They do not occur in the strata. These rocks do not contain fossils. Select the correct answer using the code given below. On the basis of the feature mentioned above, identify this rock type by using the code given below. So, igneous rock, the most of the features are appearing for the igneous rock because it is magmatic structure. There are crystals. There are no strata, right? And this contains no fossils. So, this feature absolutely for the igneous rock. Answer is A. With the reference to the type of lakes in India, consider the following pairs. Types of tectonic lake, Pangong So, Crater Lake, Lonar, Glacial Lake, Somorari, Fluvial Lake, Gangabal Lake. So let us see how many of the pairs above are correctly matched. Only 2 are there. Reason for this is yes. There are the only 2 pairs are correct. Answer is B. Next question. In the context of the Dharwad system of the rocks in the India, read the following statements carefully. Highly metamorphosed rocks of sedimentary and igneous origin are found in the Dharwad. The Dharwad rocks possess valuable minerals like the high-grade iron ore, manganese, copper, lead. This is correct. This is also correct. This system of rocks is found all over the Indian continent except Himalayas. This is wrong. There's some part of the Himalaya also contains of this type of rock. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 2 statements are correct. 1 and 2 is correct. So the answer will be B. Next question. Which of the following conditions are responsible for the development of thunderstorm? Thick cloud, atmospheric instability, cold and moisture? No. Cold and moisture is not responsible for the thundering. Intense insolation. This is correct. So select the correct answer using the code given below. 1, 2, 4. Yes. Answer is C. With reference to the continental shelf, consider the following statement. It is a portion of the continent that is submerged under an area of relatively shallow water. Yes, this is correct statement. The continental shelf of the eastern coast of peninsular India are formed due to the faulting and consequent submergence. No, it is not there. Then after, rather it is a process of deposition. The continental shelves are formed as a result of marine erosion fluvial deposits. Yes, this is correct. Then after, how many of the statements are above correct? Only 2 statements are correct, 1 and 3. So the answer is B. Next, consider the following statement. Lignite coal represents the first stage of the coal formation. No. So if you go to the stages, this is peat, lignite, bituminous and anthracite. So these are the formation of the coals. So this is the peat is the first stage of the formation. With the increasing pressure, heat and passage of the time, the percentage of the carbon generally decreases with the coal. This is wrong. Anthracite is the highest quality of the coal, containing 80 to 90% of the carbon. This is correct. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one statement. Answer is A. Next question. Read the following statements carefully and select the correct answer using the code given below. Krishna River is the largest east flowing river of the Indian Peninsula. No, it is not Krishna, rather it is Godavari. It is Godavari River. The Krishna forms the delta that merged with the Godavari delta. This has been correct because in the many of the geological structure it has been found. The large delta for the 30 kilometer has been formed, and this is merging, or it is appearing like a merging with the Godavari River. Kaveri River receives rainfall only from the southwest monsoon in its catchment area. This is wrong. Rather, it also receives the rainfall from the northeast monsoon while returning monsoon. Right? Then after, the Kaveri River is highly regulated for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation. This is correct. So this is regulated river. Water has been stored for the generation of the electricity, and also the disputed river between the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Which of the statement given above are correct? So let us see if 2 is correct, 4 is correct. So the answer is not correct. 1 and 3. Next, 19. With reference to the wetlands in India, following pairs. Wetland Ashtamudi Lake, Kerala, this is correct. Bhimtal, it is in Uttarakhand. Bhoj wetland, Himachal Pradesh, this is wrong. Bhopal, Chandratal, it is wrong. It is in the Himachal Pradesh. Which of the following pair are not correct? So not correct. Let us see. 2, 3, 4 not correct. Answer is B. Next question. Consider the following statements. The rivers which of the following which follow the general directions of the slope are known as consequent river. Yes, this is correct. The rivers like Indus, Satluj, Ganga, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri are the examples of antecedent. Not, they are not antecedent river, rather they are the Satluj, Indus is antecedent. Ganga, Godavari, rest of the rivers are the consequent streams. Right. So this statement comes to the wrong. Which of the above statements are given above are correct? So only one is correct. Answer is A. Next question. Read the following statements carefully and select the correct answer using the code given below. The cold weather season is characterized by outflowing wind and dry unstable air and clear sky. Yes, it is correct. During the winter season, there is a general decrease in temperature from the south to north. Decrease in temperature south to north. This is also correct. The diurnal range of temperature is less in the Great Plain of India as compared to the coastal areas of the peninsula. This is wrong statement. This is wrong statement. Right? Then after, next. A characteristic feature of the cold weather season is the inflow of the western disturbance originating from the Red Sea. It is not from the Red Sea, rather it is a Mediterranean Sea. It is Mediterranean Sea. So this is wrong. How many of the above statements are correct? This is only 2 statements. Only 2. Answer is B. Next question, with the reference to the formation of mountain. Consider the following pairs. Types of mountains. Block mountains, they are originated result of the compression force. No, this is the tensile force. tensile force. Fold mountain, they originated as a result of the tensile force. No, it is compressional force. Then dome mountains, they originated as a result of the magmatic intrusions and upwarping of the crustal surface. This is correct. Which of the following pair above are not correct? So, not correct 1 and 2. Answer is C. Next question, 23. In the context of the sugarcane cultivation, consider the following statements. Sugarcane is an example of a short duration crop. It is wrong. It is a long duration, so 7 to 8 months is required to stand in the field. It requires a hot and dry climate with average temperature of the 27 degree, not the hot and dry, rather hot and humid. Climate is a need of the sugarcane cultivation. So this becomes wrong. Sugarcane can grow on the variety of the soils, including the loam, clay, loam, black cotton soil. So this is absolutely correct. Next, sugarcane is a labor-intensive cultivation requiring ample human hands at a very average stage. This is correct. So it is the labor-intensive crop. So let us see what is the correct answer. 3 correct, 4 correct. Answer is A. Next question. With the reference to the Loktak Lake, read the following statement carefully. It is the largest freshwater lake in the northeast India. It is the only floating island lake in the world. Yes. Yes, this is also correct. Statement first is also correct. This lake was designated a wetland of international importance under the Ramsar Convention. This is also correct. It has been included in the wetland in the Ramsar Convention. Which of the statements are above correct? All 3 are correct. Answer is D. Next question, in the context of the biosphere reserves in India, read the following statements carefully. Biosphere reserves are areas of the terrestrial coastal ecosystem only which are internationally recognized within the framework of UNESCO, Man and Biosphere Reserve. This is wrong statements. Next, the main objective of the Biosphere Reserve is to provide the facilities for the education, research and awareness and training. This is correct. About the 100 sites have been designed as the Biosphere Reserves of India till date. No, it is not 100. There are about 78. How many of these above statements are not correct? Not correct statement is 1 and 3 not correct. Only 2. Answer is B. Next question. Which of the following rivers of Peninsula India makes the estuaries at its mouth? Mahi, Narmada, Pennar and Brahmani. Brahmani does not make the estuary. So it forms the delta with the Mahanadi river. Choose the correct answer using the code given below. 1 to 3. Answer is C. C answer. Next question. Read the following statement carefully. The Western Ghat runs parallel to the western coast from mouth of Narmada river to Kanyakumari. No, it is from the Tapi river. Mouth of Tapi river to the Kanyakumari. Western Ghat is a fold mountain range formed due to the downwarping. It is not fold, it is a block mountain. Then third statement, Eastern Ghat joins with the Western Ghat in the region of Anaimudi Hills. No, it is in the Nilgiri Hills. Nilgiri Hills. So these 3 statements are wrong. 1 is wrong, 2 is wrong, 3 is wrong. How many of the statements are not correct? Not correct is all the 3 not correct. Answer is C. Next question, answer the following statement. Godavari is the largest river system of the peninsular India. Yes. The majority of the Godavari river catchment area lies in Andhra Pradesh. No, it is in the Maharashtra. It is wrong. The Godavari forms a large delta before flowing into the Arabian Sea. Absolutely wrong. Bay of Bengal. Are they correct? Which of the statements given above are correct? Only 1 is correct. Answer is A. Next question. Read the following statement carefully and select the correct answer using the code given below. Majority of the farmers is a large part of the India practice the subsistence farming. Yes. So because farmers are poor, the size of land holding is small and they are practicing the traditional farming. So there is a subsistence farming. The subsistence farming, the main emphasis is on the commercial crops. No, it is not commercial crop. Food grain crop. In the subsistence farming is food grain crops such as sugarcane, tobacco, etc. No, wrong statement. The main reason for the intensive subsistence farming in India is that due to the affordability of the farmers of purchase chemical fertilizers and high yielding variety of seed. This is correct. Which of the statements given above are correct? So 1 and 3 statements are correct. Answer is C. Next question. Which of the following meteorological factors are responsible for the occurrence of the flood? Heavy rainfall, gentle slope, large catchment areas of the river, cloud burst and poor drainage. So this all the reasons are responsible for the flood. So that all 4 are correct. Answer is D. Next question. In the context of the temperate cyclone, which of the following statements are not correct? Temperate cyclone, they are the atmospheric disturbance having the high pressure in the center and the increasing pressure in the outward. So this is not correct because the temperate cyclone is also have the low pressure center. Temperate cyclone form along the polar front. Yes, right. These cyclones move in the eastern direction under the influence of easterlies. Wrong. It is westerlies. It is the westerly winds. Right, so westerly winds have been responsible for the pushing the cyclone towards the east. Next, select the correct answer using the code given below. So the question was not correct. So 1 and 3 is not correct. Answer is 1 and 3 not correct. Answer is C. Next question. In the context of the withdrawal of the monsoon, consider the following statement. Withdrawal of the monsoon leads to the decrease in the diurnal range of temperature. No, rather it increases the diurnal range, not decrease. It increase. So because day and night temperature having the effect of the more of the variation in the temperature. During this time, the day temperature decreases with the average temperature ranging 25 to 30 degrees in the most part of the country. This is also wrong. Geographical phenomena leads to the disappearance of the cloud and the sky becomes clear. Yes. How many of the statements are correct? Only 1. Answer is A. Next question. Our earth is made up of the several concentric layers, some of which are beneath the surface and some are the other are above the surface. Arrange the layers sphere of the earth given below in the correct order in terms of their locations. This is hydrosphere, barysphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, mesosphere. First is hydrosphere, then after that is lithosphere, then after there is mesosphere and the barysphere. Right? तो आंसर हो गया 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1 answer is A. Next question. Which of the following factors are responsible for the affecting the inland waterways? Regular flow of the water, course of river, depth of water, presence of waterfall. So this is presence of waterfall. Yes, this is all the statements are correct. So answer is D. Next question. Consider the following rivers: Krishna, Mahanadi, Godavari, Narmada. Arrange the following rivers in the correct order with the length and the smallest, largest, from smallest to largest. The correct answer using the code given below. So this first is Mahanadi, from the small to the largest. Number 1 Mahanadi, number 2 is Narmada. Then after this is Krishna and then Godavari. So this is 2, 4, 1, 3. Answer is A. Next question. Which of the following landform is made up of the pieces of rocks that are shattered by frost action embedded on the glaciers and brought down in the valleys? This is the moraines. So the deposits of glaciers are called moraines. The Earth's crust is constantly undergoing geological changes due to the effect of various internal forces and external forces. In the context of causative factors, their impact, consider the following statement. Causative factors: weathering, wearing away the Earth's surface. It is wrong. It is not the process of weathering. Deposition, dumping of the debris. This is correct. Erosion, gradual disintegration of the rock. No. Transportation, removal of the eroded debris to the new position. This is correct. So how many of the pairs are given above are correctly matched? So 2 is correct, 4 is correct. Only 2. Answer is B. Consider the following statement. Jawar is cultivated as both the Kharif and the Rabi crop. Yes. In some areas it is Kharif and some areas it is Rabi. Jawar typically does not thrive in the regions where the annual rainfall exceeds 50 centimeter. This is wrong. This has been also cultivated in the range of 50 to 70 centimeter areas in the southern India. Jawar can be grown in the variety of the soil, including the loamy, sandy, clay deep soil, regular soil, alluvial soil. This is correct. Which are the following statements above are correct? 1 and 3 is correct. Answer is C. Next question, with the reference to the term geosyncline, read the following statements. They are the long but narrow, shallow water depression characterized by sedimentation and subsidence. Yes. This is called the geosyncline, and there is a sedimentation and then it is subsidence, right? The nature and the pattern of the geosyncline have remained same throughout the geological history of the earth. Not correct. So there is a continuous change in terms of the formation and also in terms of this shrinking the size of the geosyncline. The littoral margin of the geosynclines are affected by the transgression and the regression phases of the seas. Yes, this is true. They are the mobile zone of water. Yes, this water shallow depression has been the areas of where the water flows east to west in the margins. How many of the above statements are not correct? We have to mind this not correct. So 2 is not correct. Only one statement, this is true. Answer is A. 40 given the below are the 2 statements labeled as assertion and reasoning. Read the statements carefully. Assertion is ice usually floats on the surface of seawater, right? The temperature of the seawater below freezing point cannot increase seawater density. Choose the correct answer using the code given below. So the both are correct answer I am appearing, or this is finding. Answer should be A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Answer is absolutely A. Municipal solid waste is a heterogeneous mixture of the various constituents. Which among the following constituent comes under the municipal solid waste? Dust ash, trade refuse, carcasses of dead animals, leaves and other dead vegetation. So all are the part of the municipal solid waste. Choose the correct answer using the code given below. All are the part. Answer is D. Next, in the context of the different layers in the oceans, consider the following statements. Thermocline layer is a transition zone of the rapidly changing seawater density between low density upper air seawater water layer and high density deep water layer. This is wrong. The pinocline layer represents vertical zone of ocean water below the first layer and is characteristic by rapid rate of decrease of temperature with increasing depth. This is wrong statement. Next, the zone representing rapid change of salinity is known as halocline. This is correct. Which of the statement given above are not correct? So not correct is 1 and 2 not correct. Answer is A. Simple. Which of the following lakes were formed as a result of Pleistocene glaciation? Kailash Kund, yes. Sambar Lake, yes. Gangabal Lake, Shishnag Lake, right? So select the correct answer using the code given below. This all are the glaciated lake during the Pleistocene period. So answer is D. With the reference to the air pollution or air pollutant and their effect, consider the following pairs: air pollutant and effect. Particulate matter flecks of the surface due to the formation of acid, sulfur dioxide, acceleration of the corrosion of steel and the other metals, oxide of nitrate, nitrogen, fabric discoloration and the fading. How many of the pair given above are correctly matched? So this is, sorry. Yes. How many pairs given above are correctly matched? So there is only one. Next question. In the context of the tropical wet evergreen forest, consider the following statement. These are the typically rainforest which grows in the areas those where the average annual humidity exceeds 80%. This is correct. The trees of this forest do not shed their leaves annually. Also correct. The most important fine-grained, hard and durable wood of these forests is timber. Hardwood is there, yes, correct. How many of the statements given above are correct? All three are correct. Answer is C. Next, with the reference to the Aravalli mountain range, consider the following statement. This range extends from the northeast to southwest between Delhi to Gujarat, right? This range is mainly composed of the quartzite, gneiss, schist rocks of the tertiary period. No, not the tertiary period. Rather, it is a Precambrian. Precambrian period. Right? Next, the Great Boundary Fault separates this range from the Vindhyan range to the Vindhyan range. This is correct. There is a big fault line is there. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 and 3 is correct. Answer is C. Next question. Which among the following crop are examples of Kharif crop? Maize is there, soybean is there, and bajra is there. So 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5 is the answer is B. Read the following statement carefully and select the correct answer using the code given below. The acidity and the alkalinity of the soil is expressed in the pH value. Yes. The air in the soil helps in the process of oxidation, which converts nitrogen into the form of the readily available to the plant. So that makes the plant, or this, that increases soil fertility and make the plant to photosynthesis. Which of the following statements either are correct? Both are correct. So answer is C. So next question is 49. Which of the following statements are correct about the tsunami? Tsunami is generated by tides, earthquakes and landslides. So it is not the tide. So the statement is wrong. So statement to potential energy that results in the pushing of the water above the mean sea level is transferred by the kinetic energy that initiates the horizontal propagation of the tsunami waves. The statement is correct. The tsunami is usually not generated by if the sea floor movement is horizontal. This is also correct. Select the correct answer using the code given below. So 2 and 3 is correct. Answer is C. Next question. In the context of front, consider the following statement. Front is a sloping boundary which separates two opposing air mass. Yes, right. The frontal zone is neither parallel nor vertical to the ground surface. Rather, it is inclined to the low angle. Right. So front will be of this type of the situation, warm and then cold. Right. So that is the frontal situation. The process of the destruction of or dying the front is called frontogenesis. No, it is called the frontolysis. This is called frontolysis. Next, which of the statements given above are correct? So only 1 and 2 is correct. Answer is D. Next question. Consider the following measures: intensive tree plantation, mulches, controlled grazing, reduced felling of trees. Which of the measures given above can be taken for controlling the desertification? So all are 4 there. Answer is D. Next, an ideal source region of the air mass must process the certain essential conditions. In the context, consider the following statement. There must be an extensive earth surface to ensure the uniform temperature and the moisture condition. This is right. The source region can be either land surface or the ocean surface or any irregular topography. Not the irregular topography, rather there should be the uniform topographic features. Wrong. Atmospheric conditions should be stable for the considerable time period. This is right. How many of the statements above are not correct? So not correct statement is only 1. So answer is A. Next question, consider the following pairs: type of erosion and the feature. Rill in the it is entirely transformation into the landscape with the immense gully and the ravines. No, wrong statement. Then after next is gully erosion. In this enlarged deepening, the rill turn into the large channel. Yes, this is correct. Next, Badland topography is a finger-shaped grooves to the silt and leaden runoff. This is also wrong. This is sheet erosion in this removal of this top layer of soil, uh, rendered land unfit for the cultivation. Not correct. So not correct is 1 and 3. Answer is A. Next, which of the following factors are responsible for the influencing the storm surge? Rise in atmospheric pressure, it is not rise, low pressure center, right? So this is not the right, or the atmospheric pressure does not have any of the effect of the storm surge. Wind effect, yes. Influence of the seabed, yes. The funneling effect of these this wind pattern also there, or the pressure is there, tide is there. 2, 3, 4 is the correct statements, right? So select the correct answer using the code given below. 2, 3, 4, 5 is the correct answer is A. Read the following statements carefully. River meander refers to the bands of the longitudinal course of the river, right? So this is where the river flows like this. This is called the meander. The lakes formed due to the incompound of the water in the abundant meander loops are called horseshoe lake, yes, or oxbow lake it is called, right? Peneplains are the ended product of the normal cycle of erosion. Yes, this is given by the William Morris Davis, W.M. Davis. Peneplain. How many of the statements are correct? So all 3 are correct. Answer is C. Next, in the context of the sedimentary rock, which of the following statements are correct? They are formed from the sedimentary accumulated over long period, usually underwater. They are non-cyclistic and often contain fossils of animal, plant and the other microorganisms. Limestones and chalk are example of the sedimentary rock. So all the 3 are correct. Select the correct answer using the code given below. All 3 are correct. Answer is D. Next, given the statements labeled as A, assertion and the reasoning, read the statements carefully. Sea water works as a marine agent of erosion of the limestone coast, correct. The solvent action of the sea water on the calcium carbonate set up chemical changes in the rocks and disintegration take place. This is correct, so answer will be A. A is the answer. With the reference to the coral polyps, read the following statements carefully. They are usually found in temperate seas along with the calcareous algae and a lime secreting plant. It is wrong. Corals can be found in the shallow as well as in the deep water. Some areas, exceptionally, corals are best developed on the seaward side of the reef. Yes. How many of the statements are given above are correct? 2, 3. 2 statements are correct. Answer is B. Consider the following statement: typhoon, hurricane, tornado, and are the examples of different type of tropical cyclone. Not the types; they are the names of the cyclone. They are the only one type is tropical. Rather, they are the different names. So the statement is wrong. In typhoons, torrential downpour is accompanied by the thundering and lightning. Yes. Tornado are the small but very violent tropical and subtropical cyclone in which the air is spiraling at a tremendous speed. Yes, speed is about 250 to 280 km per hour. 80 km per hour. So that is a high velocity. How many of the statements given above are correct? 2 statements are correct. Answer is B. Next question. With reference to different types of the corals, consider the following pairs. Barrier reef, they are the coral line platform lying close to the shore, extending outward from the marine mainland. This is wrong. This is not from the outward, rather it is a parallel. Atolls, they are the much wider and deeper in channel of the lagoon. No, not much wider. They are the shallow and the minors. They are the circular. Fringing reef, they are circular shape. No, it is not circular. Rather, it is advancing towards the sea. Wrong. So, which of the following pairs are not correct? So, not correctly matched 1, 2, 3. Answer is D. Next question. Consider the following statement: the ultraviolet part of the light is the most intense and has the greatest influence on our climate. Infrared rays can penetrate dust and fog particles, and these rays are widely used in photography. First statement would be wrong. The part of the sun's radiation which reaches the earth is called the insolation. Yes, this is correct. This is correct and this is also correct. 2 and 3 is correct. Which of the statements given above are correct? 2 and 3 is correct. Answer is B. Read the following statements carefully. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Orographic rainfall is witnessed most commonly in the regions that are intensely heated in the summer. No. Most of this precipitation experienced in the western Ghats and Assam hills of the Indian subcontinent is a relief rain. Yes. Orographic. The leeward slope of the mountains experiences increase in temperature and precipitation. Leeward slope of the mountain increases temperature and precipitation. Rather, temperature decreases and the precipitation also decreases. Which of the statements are correct? Only 2 is correct. Only 2 is correct. Answer is B. Next question. Consider the following pairs: type of plateaus and about. Tectonic plateau, it is continuous process of weathering and erosion. Not correct. No erosion that is there. Volcanic, in the molten lava spreads over the surface and form the successive sheet of the basaltic lava. Yes, Deccan lava plate is the best example for that. Dissected plateau is formed by the Earth's movement of the coast upliftment and the normally of the considered size of fairly uniform altitude. Wrong. How many of the pairs given above are correctly matched? Only, I'll see only 1. Volcanic plateau. Answer is A. Next question. Consider the following factors: altitude, continentality, ocean current, local wind, relief, and topography and longitude. So, how many of the factors given above are affect the climate of a region? Climate of a region. Longitude has no connection for the climate. So, only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Answer is C. Next question. With reference to the trade wind, read the following statements carefully. They blow from the cooler subtropical latitudes to the warmer tropics. Correct. Warmer tropics, they bring heavy rainfall on the east coast of the continents within the tropics. Yes, correct. The aridity of the Sahara, Kalahari, Atacama, Great Australian Desert is mainly due to the effect of the offshore trade wind. Yes, absolutely correct. Which of the statements given above are correct? All 3 are correct. Answer is D. Next question. Sirocco is a hot, dry, dusty winds which originates in the Sahara Desert. In this regard, consider the following names: Chile, Leviche, Mistral, comes in. Mistral blows in Spain. So does not have any connection with the Sahara Desert. So which of the following names, which of the names given above are correct or alternate to the term Sirocco? कौन कौन सा 1 to 4? Answer 1 to 4, it comes to the C. Answer is C. Next question. Read the following statements carefully and select the correct answer using the code given below. Hot spring or the thermal springs are found in any part of the earth where the water sinks deep enough beneath the surface to be heated by the interior force. Right? Hot spring contains dissolved minerals which may be some medicinal values. We have the best example of this is hot spring in Manikaran in Himachal Pradesh. Which of the following statements are correct? Both are correct. Answer is C. Next question. With the reference to the westerlies, consider the following statement. Westerlies blow with a much greater force and regularity in the northern hemisphere. Wrong. Rather, it blows with a greater velocity in the southern hemisphere. California, Iberia, Central Chile, Southern Africa, and the Southwest Australia receives the westerlies throughout the year. No, it is seasonally changing with the change in the pressure belts. Roaring 40s, furious 50s, and shrieking or stormy 60s is the name of westerlies given by seafarer. Yes. Which of the following statements given above are not correct? Not we have to keep in the mind. So 2, 3 is not correct. Answer is 1 and 2 is not correct. So answer is B. Next, in the context of the oceanic deposits, consider the following statements. The muds are the terraceous deposits because of they are derived from the land. The ujis are the pelagic deposits because they are derived from the oceans. Both ujis and the muds are made up of the shallow and the skeletal remains in the marine microorganisms with the calcareous or the silicate parts. This is wrong. Both are correct. Next, choose the correct answer using the code given below. So 1 and 2 are correct. Answer is A. Next question, with the reference to the term screes, which of the statements given above, given below is correct? In terms of the use of the soil denudation, no. It is collection of the broken rock fragments at the base of the cliff. This is correct. This is right. Next question, in the context of the insolation, consider the following statements. Major part of the radiation coming to the earth from the sun is directly reflected back to the space by the dust, clouds and the air molecules. Is directly reflected. It is not. The land heated much more quickly than the water. The land get heated much more quickly than the water. This is correct. The incoming solar radiation absorbed by the water vapor, carbon dioxide and other gases. Yes, correct. So which of the following statements are correct? 2 and 3 is correct. Yes. Answer is C. Next question. Consider the following statement. Erratic and swarm of the oval and elongated whales back hammock composed wholly of the boulder's clay. Then after, drumlins are composed of the materials entirely different from those of the region in which they are found. Completely different from those of the regions which they have been found. Wrong. The erratic and the most useful in the tracing of the source of the direction of the ice movement. Right. This is wrong. Next question, choose the correct answer using the code given below. So the correct is only 3. Answer is A. Next question, with the reference to the island arc, consider the following statement. They are formed near the subduction zone in the divergent boundaries, not in the divergent boundaries, rather they are the convergent boundaries. Deep focus earthquakes on the volcanoes occur frequently at the site of the island arc, not the deep focus, rather the shallow zones. Island arc of the Japan and the Aleutian Islands are the examples of island arc. This is absolutely correct. Which of the many statements given above are correct? Only one statement. Answer is A. Next question. Read the following statements carefully and choose the correct answer using the code given below. The meteorological drought occurs when a monsoon ends with a nationwide rainfall during the seasonal falling below the 90% of the long-term average. So this is not, it is about the 70%, not the 90%. So this statement is wrong. Hydrological drought results in the marked depletion of the surface water, causing the very low streams flow and drying of the lakes, rivers and reservoirs. This is correct. Next statement, agriculture drought results in the inadequate soil moisture, resulting in the acute crop stress and the fall in agriculture productivity. Right. Meteorological drought leads to the depletion of soil moisture, but it does not have the effect on the crop. Rather, it is majorly affecting the crop. Wrong. We usually see in this kharif crop. Which of the following statements given above are correct? So we find these 2 and 3 statements are correct. Answer is B. Next question. Which of the following are the main characteristics of the Mediterranean type of the climate? Dry and warm summer, yes. Onshore westerlies in the winter, yes. Prominence of the local wind, yes. So all the 3 are there. D. Next question. Consider the following pairs. State channels and the location. Basque State, Australia, this is correct. State of Baliyan, Canada, yes. Mozambique channel, Madagascar, yes. Which of the following pair are correctly meshed? All are correct. Answer is D. Next question. In the context of the equatorial climate, which of the following are the main characteristics of the equatorial climate? Uniformity in temperature. This is perfectly right. Cloudiness and the heavy precipitation. This is also right. Land and sea breeze phenomena. Yes. High diurnal range of temperature. No, it is not there. There is the low range of temperature. Select the correct answer using the code given below. So 1, 2, 3 is correct. Answer is C. Next question. With the reference to the landform formed as the result of igneous intrusion, and they consider the following pairs. Sill. They are the horizontal formed along the bedded plains of the sedimentary rocks. This is correct. Dike. They are a saucer shaped form of the shallow basin. Wrong. Dike is vertical. Lacole. They are the lens shaped crest, anticline and the bottom of the syncline. No. Lopolith, they are the largest blister igneous mount dome-shaped upper surface. This is also wrong. How many of the pairs given above are correct? Only one is correct, then answer is A. Next question. Consider the following statement about the mid-Atlantic ridge. The mid-Atlantic ridge represents a zone of convergent or the constructive margins. No, this is wrong. Not convergent, right? It separates the North American plates from the Eurasian plate in the North Atlantic and the South American plate from African plate in the South American plate. This is correct statement. Next, major part of the mid-Atlantic ridge is submerged under the oceanic water, but a host of the peak and the sea mount project well above the water surface and form island. This is correct. And how many of the statements given above are correct? Only 2. Right, answer is B. Next question. Climate change has led to the loss of oxygen in the oceans. In this regard, consider the following statements. Anoxic waters are the areas of the sea water, fresh water, or the groundwater that are the completely devoid of the dissolved oxygen. Most of the oxygen loss from ocean occur from depth near the ocean floor. Around 50% of the global fossil fuel emissions are absorbed by the oceans. It is not. This is about 28 to 30%. Which of the following statements given above are correct? 2 statement is also wrong. 1 is correct. So the answer is only 1. Answer is A. Next question. With reference to the Havana syndrome, consider the following statement. So in this statement, the typical involvement of the symptoms of the hearing contains the sound without any outside noise being present. The main cause of this syndrome is believed to be the use of the high power microwave. Which of the following statements are correct? Both the statements are correct. Answer is C. Consider the following countries: Egypt, Eritrea, Sudan, and Somalia. Which of the following countries have the Red Sea? So Red Sea border has 1, 2, 3. Somalia does not have. Answer is A. In the context of the PM Jan Arogya Yojana, consider the following statement. So it aims to provide the universal health and the coverage of the poor and the vulnerable section of the society. The scheme covers the medical and the surgical procedures and almost all the health problem, including the cancer care and the rare disease. It is a centrally sponsored scheme, that is, it is funded by both central and the state government. So 2 statement is wrong. Which of the following statements are correct? Only 1 and 3 is correct. Answer is D. Next question. With the reference to the software and the services SaaS, consider the following statements. Software as a service is a software licensing model. Buyer SaaS can customize the user interface and can change the data field. SaaS user can access their data through their mobile services or mobile devices. Outlook, Hotmail, and the Yahoo Mail are examples of SaaS platform. So all statements are correct. Answer is 4, all D. Recently, the term compulsory convertibility debentures was seen in the news. In this regard, consider the following statement. There is a type of bond which must be converted into the stock by the specific date. It is classified as hybrid security. It cannot be converted into the equity areas of issuing the company. This statement is wrong. Next is, how many of the statements above are correct? Only 2 statements are correct. Answer is B. Next question. In the recent time, the Ministry of the Defense had decided to use a new operating system known as Maya OS. In this regard, read the following statements carefully. It is a new operation system based on the closed source platform. Wrong answer, wrong statement. It is also similar interface and functionalities like that of the Windows OS. This is correct. It means it aims to prevent malware attack and the cyber attack. This is correct. Which of the statements given above are not correct? Not correct, it is only 1. Answer is D. Next question. Consider the following statement. Exercise Jai Talwar is a bilateral exercise between the Indian Navy and the United Arab Emirates. Exercise Malabar is a multinational level exercise between the navies of India and Australia, Japan, and the United States. Which of the following statements given above are correct? So both the statements are correct. Answer is C. The Baliyan Declaration was seen in the news recently. This declaration is aimed at which of the following? It aims at the addressing sustainable development in the Amazon basin or Amazon forest. This is correct. With reference to the Atithi portal, consider the following statement. It is a portal introduced by the central government to the to expedite the registration for migrant worker in India. Not correct. Wrong. The unique ID will be assigned upon the registration of the portal, which will be stored in the visiting the history of the foreigners. No. Which of the statements given above are correct? Neither one nor two. Answer is D. Consider the following statements above the Mediterranean Sea. It is an intercontinental sea that is bordered by the continent of the Europe in the north and the Asia in the east and the Africa in the south. This is correct. It is connected to the Red Sea via the Bosporus Strait. Wrong. It is bordered by the many countries including the Spain, France and Italy. Yes. Mediterranean Sea water are the more saline compared to the water of the Atlantic Ocean. This is also correct. How many of these above statements are correct? So 1, 2, 3 correct. Answer is C. Next question. Recently, the disease lymphatic filariasis was seen in the news. In this regard, they consider the following statement. It is a neglected tropical disease which is transmitted through the bite of infected mosquito. It is caused by the infection with the parasites classified as a nematodes. It is deadly disease. Until now, no cure has been found for this disease. So, this statement is wrong. 1 and 2 is correct. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 2. Answer is B. Next question. Read the following statements about the metagenome sequencing carefully. It is a technique that directly analyzes the genetic and material from sample without prior knowledge of the organism present. It is used to identify and study the entire genetic diversity of microbial and communities. So both statements are correct. Which of the statements are correct? Both are there. Recently, National Automated Fingerprint Identification System was seen in the use. With reference to this, consider the following statement. It is a pan-India searchable database of crime and criminal related fingerprints. Yes, this is right. This system is managed by the Research and Analytical Wing. Raw. No. It will enable law enforcement agencies to upload, trace and retrieve information from the database 24/7 in the real time. No. How many of these statements given above are correct? Only 2 statements are correct. Answer is B. Answer is B. Next question. The term Raisina dialogue was seen in the news recently. This term related to which of the following? So, it is India's premier conference on the geopolitics and geoeconomics. This is the answer. No need to go if you are confident with the answer. Consider following statements about the species Kharmor. The species belong to the bustard family. It is endemic to the India and is mainly found in the grasslands. This is correct. This is also correct. It has been listed as an endangered species with IUCN. No. Choose the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 is correct. Answer is B. Next question. In the situation of twin deficit problem, which of the following measures should be undertaken to address this problem? Import ban non-essential goods, promote export to the local goods, increase revenue expenditure, not at all, reform policy to avoid the FDIs and FPIs. No. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 is correct. Answer is C. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Pradhan painting is a famous folk art in the Gond tribe in the central India. The artists of the Pradhan painting used local natural color and the materials such as local leaves, cow dung and coal leaves, cow dung and the lime. Pradhan painting are deeply linked to the day-to-day lives of the people. So this is correct. All these 3 statements are correct. Which of the correct answer is using the code given below? 1, 2, 3. Answer is D. Next. Consider following statements about an treat technology. It is an in situ treatment of the sewage for the drains developed by Ministry of Science and Technology, not at all. It is a 7-stage process for the waste treatment that uses screens and silt trap. Yes. So choose the correct answer using the code given below. So answer is only 2. B. Arrange the following African countries that are the part of the Horn of Africa from north to south in terms of their geographical location. Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia and Ethiopia. So their answer is, sorry. One, 2, 3 and 4. So answer is 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. C is the answer. Next, in the context of the pink bollworm, which of the following statement is correct? It is a species of deadly worm that came into existence as a result of permafrost. It is a species native to India that affect the cattle farming. No, it is one of the most destructive pests of the cotton crop. This is right. So these all are the questions. So hope you have understood, and I thank you for this watching this discussion. I am your faculty, Dr. Praveen Kumar. We'll see you again in the another discussion. Thank you.